Welcome, everybody. We welcome you to another episode of AYOGEN, my voice, my opinion. Thank you so much for joining us on this wonderful show. We really appreciate you. Thank you for being here all the time. Thank you for being here as a family. We really appreciate you. We are live on both Facebook and YouTube. So please we implore you, make sure you do a share. As always, we've been repeating it every time. Make sure you share it to all the groups you belong to. Make sure you share it on your personal Facebook page. Very, very important, because when you share it on your personal Facebook page, those friends, those families, all the friends that are far away in the diaspora and everywhere, they will say, so person post a video, let me just watch it. I think he's been posting this person, you did this program. I think this is a very good program, they will have interest in it. So please, this is not a program where we say don't post our video. No, please post it, because we want people to join us so that we can educate ourselves. Please, let's give people like 2 more minutes to join us. Those people that are not here, call their name right now. Hey, where are you? AYOGEN is about to start. So in 3 minutes, let's say 3 minutes, we'll be right back.
Olùtọ́jú mi o, lèmi ò fọpẹ́ fún. Olùtọ́jú mi o, ni wọ́n máa kọrin hallelujah sí. Ọba tó gbà mí là lọ́wọ́ ogun tó jọgbọ́n orí mi lọ. Olùtọ́jú mi o, ẹ̀rọ gbọ́ ọpẹ́ mi. Olùtọ́jú mi o, lèmi ò fọpẹ́ fún. Olùtọ́jú mi o, ni wọ́n máa kọrin hallelujah sí. Ọba tó gbà mí là lọ́wọ́ ogun tó jọgbọ́n orí mi lọ. Olùtọ́jú mi o, tẹ́wọ́ gbọ́ ọpẹ́ mi. Nígbà kan rí, ogun ayé fẹ́ borí mi, ṣùgbọ́n bàbá dìde, ó gbà mí lọ́wọ́ ogun ayé. Akọni ẹlẹ́rù mi, olùtọ́ra mi padà lọ́wọ́ ogun ó mà ṣe. Èmi ẹni ìràpadà, mo sọ wípé ọpẹ́ ló yẹ ọ́. Nígbà kan rí, ogun ayé fẹ́ borí mi,
ṣùgbọ́n bàbá jìde.
ó fẹ́ borí mi, ṣùgbọ́n bàbá dìde, ó gbà mí lọ́wọ́ ogun ayé. Akọni ẹlẹ́rù ó ṣe, olùtọ́ra mi padà lọ́wọ́ ogun ó mà ṣe. Èmi ẹni ìràpadà, mo sọ wípé ọpẹ́ ló yẹ ọ́. Olùtọ́jú mi o, lèmi ò fọpẹ́ fún. Olùtọ́jú mi o, ni wọ́n máa kọrin hallelujah sí. Ọba tó gbà mí là lọ́wọ́ ogun tó jọgbọ́n orí mi lọ. Olùtọ́jú mi o, tẹ́wọ́ gbọ́ ọpẹ́ mi o, bàbá. Kò sóhun tí mo ní tí mo lè fi san oore bàbá. Mi ò ní ìdọ̀gbọ́n kò ní jẹ́, mi kò rọ́pà kò kúkú ní jẹ́. Láíláí mo gbowó kọ́ gòbí lọ́wọ́ mi kò tó dá mi sí. Ó ṣe bàbá mi, orí ọpẹ́ mi rèé o, tẹ́wọ́ gbà ìyìn mi o. Olùtọ́jú mi o, lèmi ò fọpẹ́ fún. Olùtọ́jú mi o, ni wọ́n máa kọrin hallelujah sí. ńlá lọ́pẹ́ mi, jọ̀wọ́ gbọ́ ọpẹ́ mi. Mo wá pẹ̀lú dé. Olùtọ́jú mi o, lèmi yóò fọpẹ́ fún. Olùtọ́jú mi o, bàbá mi wọ́n máa kọrin hallelujah sí. Ọpẹ́ tó bá mi yá, lọ́wọ́ òkun tọ́jọ́ kan rí. Bàbá mi yóò máa ṣe. Olùtọ́jú mi o, ẹ̀wọ̀n bàbá. Olùtọ́jú mi o, lèmi yóò fọpẹ́ fún. Olùtọ́jú mi o, ìwọ́n máa kọrin hallelujah sí. Ọba tó dá mi là, lọ́wọ́ òkun tọ́jọ́ kan rí mi. Bàbá ò máa ṣe. Olùtọ́jú mi o, ẹ̀wọ̀n mi.
Yeah, welcome everybody. We welcome you. My name is Ayotunde Falegan. Omo Baba Shekere Jesu. With me over here we have
Physiques International.
yeah, that's Physiques International, our one and wonderful fashionista. It's been a long time we have her on this show. You asked and we brought her. So please make sure you share this program. And over here is
My name is Adenike Moses.
yeah, that is Mrs. Adenike Moses, our Ajiroba one. That's Honorable Olariwaju's Moses' wife. So pretty and adorable. Thank you so much. We appreciate you for joining us on this show. Today's topic, we're going to be talking about physical appearance, and we call it Physique. And the story is a story of a young man. He said, I adore her whole body. Like, he adore every shape, every clothes, you know, all those shape, all those bum, the breast and everything. He said, from head to toe, he adore his wife. He said, I adore her to the last bit. But let's listen to the story because of people that will be joining us late. So we'll read the story and we have to read it again so that people can catch up when they join us. Okay, so let's go ahead. He said, my broken pen started just around the same time last year when I broke up with my girlfriend. I wasn't only tired of her because of how naive she was about certain things I consider important, but because of a very fine damsel I had met on Instagram, a very covetous social media influencer I fell in love with after meeting her for the first time. Okay, we met at the A&C mall. She wore a tight blue jeans that fit her cuffs, and that future behind her was so bright. You know, when we always say that, get a bush in the ọjọ́ iwájú ẹ̀ gan-an ó lékèǹkà ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ gan-an kò bad, you know, you understand. Ó pọ̀ pa ó pọ̀ gan ó pọ̀ dànù ó pìpì.
Women always say, damn!
When men see a pretty girl that walks by, you know, with the future and the behind, everything is on point. They say, damn!
Yeah, at that time we say, damn!
So let's go. It said her future behind her was so bright. I could not help but stare at her all afternoon. I had always longed for a lady with a big behind, and she was the exact embodiment of that thought. I later took her to my place, and we had sex on our first date. Amazing, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Just a month later, I was madly in love with this influencer. I started featuring in her TikTok video. We used to post each other a couple of times. We went on a date every other weekend. I even took her home to meet my mom. We started planning our future together. I felt at a point we were moving too fast, but I didn't care. I was in love, and that was all that mattered. I took care of all her financial needs and even paid for her liposuction when she started gaining some belly fat. I worshipped that body so much. I would pay anything just to keep her attractive. 8 months later, just around when the cinema were finally open, I proposed to my covetous TikTok queen at Sliverbed. I booked the whole hall for the two of us and had the guy in the control room play a video of me expressing my love to her, and watch her cry in excitement. And that's when I got on the knee and did the needful. But I made the biggest mistake of my life at the time. Before the wedding, she and I discussed a prenuptial agreement and I declined. I felt no need for a prenup as I had no plan on divorcing her. I knew we were going to live together forever. I even opened a joint account for us, where I deposit a lot of funds into to support her with her upkeep. That is how madly in love I was with her. Because of the COVID protocol, we had a small wedding ceremony, strictly by invitation. And by September 2021, that was just like 2 months ago, I was wedded to one of the most attractive women in this country. That night after the wedding, we made love all night. But something interesting happened in the midst of our session. She had a couple of missed calls from a lady called Michelle. We obviously ignored until we were done. Minutes later, we stayed lying in bed just cuddling. She got a text notification and I reached out to grab her phone. Are we still meeting tomorrow? Was the message that came in from Michelle. Don't mind this girl. She just wants us to meet up today, but I can't, cause we will be with family. That was what my wife's response to me. Period to that, I had not heard of any Michelle as I already knew her friend. And I wonder why would anyone want to see her right after she got married. Wait, ain't it? 3 days later, I pick up my wife's phone during a conversation about one of the MS-24 broken pen story, just to show her how one lady duped a man in one of the story. As my phone was far from my reach, while on Instagram, a notification showed up on top. It was a WhatsApp message from Michelle again, saying, I miss you. Now it started getting suspicious. We just got married and Michelle wants to see my wife badly. Knowing very well we are on our honeymoon, and now send a text message saying she misses her. Something wasn't right, but I did not tell my wife what I had seen. That evening while she was sleeping, I unlocked her iPhone as I already knew her passcode and went snooping. Interesting, I opened Michelle's WhatsApp and saw nothing in there. Weird again, she had cleared all the conversation. My heart started pounding really fast at that moment. I went into her gallery and looked through her recently deleted photo, and to my amazement, I found a deleted photo of herself and her hairs at our bachelorette party, which she told me was only filled with ladies. I could not believe my eyes. The hairs she vowed to me she hated so much was at our bachelorette hugging her. I did not want to think too much of it. The thoughts were scaring me, but I had to do one last thing. I called Michelle just to see if she did answer. I needed to know who this lady was. There was an answer and a deep-breaking voice respond. Hey, I've been waiting for your call. I immediately dropped the phone out of disbelief and shook. Tears were rolling down my cheek. It all started making sense to me now. Her hair is called Michael, and she saved his contact as Michelle. I was losing my mind at that moment. 3 days into my marriage, and I am now discovering that my wife has been secretly seeing her ex. I went through her best friend message to find more answer. I searched Michael, and to my amazement, I saw conversation that showed that they never broke up. He had just traveled to another country and there was a break in communication, and that was when she met me. Now he's back in the country and my wife is telling her best friend she's going to continue sleeping with Michael as his sales is top notch. Guys, I am losing my mind right now. And to make matter worse, I cannot afford to divorce her, as my stupid self did not agree to signing a prenup. If I do, she will get half of my properties. Please help me fix this broken pen. See, that is the story. The story of a man. This is a man that is telling his story. He said he has just broken up around last year, and interestingly, he met one lady, you know, a social media influencer, you know, on Instagram. According to the story, this girl was so endowed, you know, the breast is there, the behind is there, everything was just looking pompous. And the man said, and this has been his dream, that he wanted to marry such a lady that have that physique, you know. And you know, he met her looking all beautiful with tight blue pants, everything just fitted, you know. And immediately they exchanged number, and that they exchanged number that day, and the girl just said, let me follow you home, you know. That first day they had sex, the man said, interestingly, right, he said just months later, after a month, he fell madly in love with this lady. You know, he doesn't want anything, even a pin, to touch that body. You know, he's ready to fund it. Even when she says, okay, I'm going, even when she's getting fat, saying, hey, girl, go and do surgery. You know, you need to be on shape. He's ready to fund her. That is how madly in love he is with that lady. You know, he proposed to this lady and everything was fine. But the lady, I think there was during their conversation before marriage, he make mention of a prenup. You know, for those rich men, when you get married, some people always say go and do a prenup, because this prenup, you know, you are already rich before buy your way. And there are some women out there, when they see that you are rich, they will, you know, with all those corny moves, they will marry you. After a month, 2 months, let's say a year or 2 years, they will just divorce you, because they know that when you don't do that prenup, the property is going to be shared into two. To some women, that is their career. They jump from one man to another, from one rich man to another, because they want their properties. So, because this guy was madly in love with this lady, he said, oh, it's not possible. Why would she divorce me? I won't do a prenup, you know, stupidly. But he said after their wedding, 3 days later, you know, they are still in the honeymoon. He said he saw calls that was coming in. You know, there was a lady calling his wife. His name is Michelle. And he was like, why will you be calling my wife? We are just on honeymoon. He sent a message that I misses you. Mind you, this guy, the wife didn't know that the phone was with the husband. So she didn't know he saw the message, you know. And this guy was beginning to say, what is happening? Then there was one day, there was a program he wanted to show his wife, and his own phone was far-reach, so he just took his wife's phone, put in the password, and when he opened it, then the notification just came in that, oh my girl, I misses you. And the guy was like, why will you say you miss my wife? You know we are on honeymoon. So he did some further digging, and he found out that his wife saved his ex name as Michelle. The name of the ex is Michael. And they didn't even break up. The man traveled abroad, you know, to solve for this thing. And in between, there was a communication, you know, maybe she can't reach him, maybe for like 6 months or, you know, something like that. And that is when we were like, boy, I can't forget, boy. But to our surprise, the man came back, and they've been seeing each other. And he didn't tell her husband that, bye. Even during the bachelorette party, the lady was supposed to have all her girls there, but the man was there hugging her, and the husband saw picture and how the ex was hugging his wife. You know, that was it. And now he's asking for our advice. He said, what am I going to do? Let me see. He said, guys, I'm losing my mind right now, and to make matter worse, I cannot afford to divorce her, as my stupid self did not agree to signing a prenup. If I do, she will get half of my properties. Yeah, she will get half of my properties. So, over to you on this topic. We're going to start with Mrs. Adenike Moses. Please, we want to hear from you. What do you think? What advice can you give this man? Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, moderator, and thank you everybody for joining us. This is a very interesting topic. Yeah, in my own opinion, I think the guy made a lot of mistakes because he just left a relationship. He did not even say, let me just wait, let me just think twice, or let me wait and see what I'm going into before jumping into another relationship. So he made a very big mistake. So and what I think there is that you said you are looking at the physical appearance instead of, they said instead of you to look at the inner beauty, for you to make investigation before jumping into marriage with her. We can remember in the olden days when they want to get married, the fathers or the father of the groom, or they will have to ask question in the family that the man is going to marry. They will set a lot of people to go and ask question to know what is happening in the family. Maybe they have a sickness, maybe anything, maybe there is anything they are doing in that family, and they will watch the lady very, very well. So I think the guy made a mistake. He did not even think twice. He did not do any investigation. He did not look at, he was just looking at the physical appearance. He was just looking at, like, he was looking at the beauty that can fade away. When the lady start having children and she start she's now fat, so you say, this is not the woman I marry. So we should not judge by the beauty or what you are seeing physically. You should judge by the inner beauty. Try before we go into marriage. That's why we say that marriage is a very, very important aspect in our life. So we should look very well. We should ask questions. We should do a lot of investigation. Meet the friends of the lady you want to marry. Ask questions from them. If you see that they are responsible, look at the people she is moving with. I know that the guy have seen a lot of things before, but he was not looking at that way, but he's looking at the beauty. When you want to marry a lady, look at the type of friends the lady is keeping. Look at the family background of the lady before you go into that into a marriage with the person. So I think the guy make a lot of mistake. He was just looking at the beauty. He was not looking at the inner beauty. He was not studying the lady. You should have gone through courtship, and during the courtship, that's where you get to know each other. You know the behavior. You know everything about her. One way or the other. I don't say that you can know everything about her in a day, but gradually, through what she said, through her action, through her friends, her family, you'll be able to gather some things about the lady. So that's why I said he made a lot of, he did not even think twice. He was just living a relationship because the guy is dating, the girl is dating is not the two, they are not compatible. So the guy should have make everything, he should have just make it calm before jumping into another relationship, and watch the lady very well. So this is teaching us a lot of lessons as guys. I know a lot of guys, that's what they do. They look at the physical appearance, the beauty they are seeing now. They are not looking at the future, what the future is taking, and what the future is. We see a lot of marriage being broken today because they say, my wife, this is not how I married her. She was leper before I married her. A bomb shooter, but now look at how she is. She's now big. Look at her tummy. Look at this. She's not having any shape again. Look at how her body is now. I don't think I can cope with her. You should not look at that. You should first look at the inner beauty and ask God. You should pray before going into marriage. Don't just jump into marriage. This is when you miss it in marriage, you have missed it in everything. So you should just pray and watch and listen and do investigation and listen and ask questions from people, from friends, from the friends of the person you are getting them. Move closer to them. When you move close, you'll be able to gather some information about the lady or the guy you want to marry. Don't just jump into marriage. You see what he has gotten himself into now. The lady has a person, the lady, he has a man is dating because the man just traveled. You just say, let me just look for a side man, and you fall you fall victim of her. So that's my own opinion, is that the guy is at fault, and he's not asking that what can he do? How if you don't want to share your property with her, you just go with the flow. You just continue with the marriage because you caused it yourself. Thank you.
Thank you so much, man. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much for that comment. Yeah, if you know that you are not going to be able to divorce the better thing is to go with the flow. Maybe at the end of the day you're going to fall in love with her again. Well, that's what Mrs. Adenike Moses said. Let's hear from Shibes International. Mamani.
Thank you, everyone. I miss you too, guys. It's been a while. Well, Miss Adenike, I've said it all. As for my Mr. Omobachas, said that who is seeking advice? The husband.
The man, yeah.
The man is the one seeking advice. You know, some people, we just pray about this marriage, that God should help us to the end.
Yeah.
Many people change. Even though you go and look for their background, what did they do there? You can see in a family, and some, they are not living the same life. You may see the firstborn are responsible and the second, third are not responsible. Looking about the background, although it's good to look about the background of the family, see, but the man made a mistake. Because you see, not all that are glitters are gold.
Yeah. When
you just see it, you just fall entirely because of the shape, because of the body, you just fall. And when you see the kind of girl, there is not option. You have to come together and dialogue together.
True.
And know if this marriage is going to continue. But let me tell you, I will not lie to you. The end is to divorce. Because you don't think of who you are, your property, before you get into marriage.
True.
You have breaking, there is a first relationship you break up is not, let me just say, what pushes you is the beauty of that woman. Because of you, that is what is in your heart. Like we girls, they say, I like the man to have six-pack. Is it not six-pack? I want this girl, Lepa. And let me tell you, you cannot predict. If you marry Lepa today, you cannot predict that tomorrow, when you feed her well, it's going to fat. You don't know the some people, they in the beginning they will just be skinny, and before you know it, and you see somebody that is half flesh, and after giving birth, it will come down. You can't predict. So we are making that kind of mistake. Sometimes that I have a man, and later now you see you can't predict.
Of course.
So the only thing is inner love, the agape love. Forget about the physical, because this physical have to change. If you say, this my wife, oduo gere, and when he give birth, first, second, third, he have stretch mark. I say, I don't like stretch mark. You are getting wrong. The advice I'm going to give that man is call the wife. Let her understand that I know what is going on. If he's not going to stop it, the best thing is to forget about your property. You have to share it into two. And what I think is that lady know that you have property. That's why you go into that marriage.
Yeah,
that is what the advice I'm going to give you is call her together, and you people dialogue together. If that thing work, if it changes, maybe he doesn't love you, maybe he love the end. That thing used to happen when somebody traveled. Maybe you don't have anything. If it's not by the grace of God, you are going to go back to him. Learn, just be sincere. So that is it. The advice I'm going to give the man is to call the girl. If he's going to stop and seek to him, continue the relationship. But if he's not going to stop it, the only thing, my dear, you have to share that property, whether you like it or not, or you follow her, you live her life. That is it.
Thank you so much, man. Yeah, you want to say something?
Yeah, I have something to say. Abando. Let me just come in. We men, we always made a mistake. Do you know with the kind of mistake we have made? Is that when you love somebody, I know before you marry, you have to love somebody.
Of course.
But deeper inside you, make sure that the person that you love is love you more than the love you have for her.
True.
That's the first thing you are going to be watching. If you love somebody, if the lady did not love you, you are in problem when you get into the marriage. If the lady is she's beautiful, she's okay, even you don't love her, if the lady love you, you're gonna be okay later. You understand what I mean?
True.
If the lady love you so much, you're gonna be okay. But when you love a lady and the lady did not love you, forget it. You're gonna be having a lot of problems. That is the first mistake we men always do. That's the first mistake. Make sure you go extra length to know that this lady that I want to marry, she's opening her heart for you to see. Maybe she love you or she didn't. You have to know that. Don't ever, even you don't love her, but make sure the lady love you. That's the first thing. Because everything is going to be all right when she love you. He's going to accept you as you are. I mean, as you are, yeah. You understand? That's the first thing. And the mistake I've already done, you understand what I mean?
Yes.
Now, don't let me deceive you. The best thing, don't let me deceive you. The best thing for now is to quit the marriage. Yeah. Because it's like, you said you want to be managing the wife. You are putting yourself in danger. Yeah, you are going to your grave immediately. It's better to share what you have and let everybody go separately and enjoy what you have. Don't let me deceive you. If you are saying you want to dialogue, you want to do this, he's going to do it and even this lady is going to kill you. Don't be careful if you go extra length too much. Look at the story of this lady that died in hotel. That man that died in hotel. They said that lady, maybe it's true, maybe it's fake, I don't know. But they said the lady have extra something in her work where she's working. And that guy cannot enjoy his own anymore. That is why this guy is looking for alternative outside. That is what is leading men to. If you don't be careful, that is my opinion.
Thank you so much, sir. Really appreciate you. Let me read comments before I say one or two things. Omobasha said, KBK Kopoke. Now waiting sweet, they kill person. If I can understand the story very well, man, was it the couple that was still communicating with their ex? No, it was one of the girl, the wife that was communicating with their ex and sleeping with the ex. Just 3 days to their wedding. Mr. Adesomi Adegaye said, every day na bad news for Nigeria. Why can't we hear that there is one tree flowering money or free food? A little shoko. There is no way that to divorce her. Even the Bible says there is only one reason for a man to divorce his wife, which is adultery, agbere. If to say na me, I will divorce her or separate from her for a while till God can catch her. Till God will catch her when she will get pregnant for Michael. Because of his property that is at stake, he can just be a man and ask the wife and sort things out. But me, I can't be a man to that level. But I feel for the guy. You know, it's not easy. It's not easy. You know, just 1 month. They've been in a relationship for just 1 month. Immediately they got married. And 3 days after they're still in honeymoon. You know that he found out that no, Faworaja lele yo. Amabasha said with Mommy Honorable's point, I believe the man fell for what he saw, but he forget that not all that gives her is good. And he also said, Mommy Honorable man, looking at inner beauty no longer exists. Everybody wants to buy an Laura. As it is now, the future will decide itself. Well, let's focus on the present. As for the man, he was at fault big time because no lady will have that shape and still be single. It's true. You cannot see a lady with that shape that she's so endowed that you say she's still single.
No.
Because no, he said he continued. He said he ought to know that guys will be rushing her. But what he saw, he wants to patronize, and now that he patronized successfully, and he's seeing the results, he has no option than to let her go because the rightful owner is around.
Let me tell you, see about this beauty. Some people that is so beautiful, bad marketing. If you don't take time, if you use your beauty, at the end, or you are going to be indirectly aristo. Because you will be using that beauty
to attract man.
Some people will come. Some people will do shakara. People will do before you know it. That your beauty will put you in trouble. If you don't use your this thing, it's better you don't do like this, because if you start doing like this, you will master you. You will take it as like you will think that you are not aristo, you are not in a hotel, or you are not doing olosho, but indirectly you are doing a show because of the beauty. And if you don't take time, you are going to marry a wrong person. If you don't use this your sense.
It's true, because I remember the story of a lady in Ondo. I said she was so beautiful, very, very beautiful. You know, a very respectful lady and everything. But men were just so attracted to that beauty. You know, some men came as if they want to have a relation. Immediately they get down with her. That's it. They are done. And because of that, she begins to have so many men in her lives. You know, it's not that or something like that, but they just kept coming, and she will trust someone, and at the end of the day, Mama Jaculeni. You know, on that kind of scenario, what is going to happen? And you're saying about beauty. All of us are done. Please share. Let me read more comments. Share this program. Please share it on your personal Facebook page. Very, very important. Mr. Adesomi Adege said, and let's come to think of it, the hairstyle is part of the plan, because it's at the night party of the lady, and he knows that she's getting married, so they both plan it to wreck the husband. But now waiting, I know if you do, I want the advice people now.
What you not feel do, now you go they do. Now what you not feel do, now you go they
advice people.
Your advice now. Okay.
Omobacha said, no matter how much I love her, I can't bring you closer. No matter how much I love you, I can't bring you closer to my business, not to talk of property, because ladies are unpredictable. That's true. Now the guy is sitting on the fence, not knowing where he will face. If I'm the guy, I will leave the lady to do whatever she wants, because it will be difficult to share the property I suffer to acquire without her around. Then it's true. They say physical attraction. Yeah, I want to ask a question now. This is the question for all the men and women out there. And the question is, does physical appearance matter in love or in any relationship? Physical appearance, does it matter? Because it's part of it.
Yeah.
Because no matter how we try to twist it and everything, the first thing, when a man goes out and see a lady, we just look at you from head to toe. Although they said inner beauty, are people still looking at inner beauty today?
What?
Okay, let me make one example. Honorable Olariwaju has made that comment here. He said the time he is dating a wife, he said after everything was bad, and I then went back to go and learn his job. You understand? And when he go to the job, and he's working one day on the toilet something. At Adeyemi, and our wife came from Lagos yeah, to come and visit, and Olariwaju is dodging her wife, but her wife get there, he appreciate him. That is anything. Your wife, if you marry the right person, the person that love you, we go extra length for you, no matter any situation you are, no matter any difficult you are, no matter anything. It will go extra length. That is why you should make sure that the person that you want to get married to love you very well.
I have a question for you, sir.
Yeah.
We just asked a question. Does physical appearance, does it matter in love or in any relationship?
It doesn't matter. Don't let me deceive you.
What is the first thing you saw when you see a lady?
It doesn't matter. Let me tell you. It's different. You understand? Some people, maybe your character. Some people, maybe he does not know the something exactly, but he love you naturally. You understand? Some people, if you don't have the backside, no. Some people, if you don't have the front, no. It depends. We are different. You understand? But the thing that I'm talking about is that the lady must love you with everything you have. Maybe you are down, maybe you are up, maybe you are in the middle. He must love you very well, so that when you have tribulation, because this life is up and down. It's like electricity. It's going up and down. Nobody stay in the middle forever. Nobody stay in the top forever. Nobody stay in the down forever. Sometimes you'll be down, sometimes you'll be up. And then when you are down, if you don't marry the right person that love you, don't let me deceive you, you are in problem. You are in hot soup. But when you marry the person that love you, when you down, you together are down. He's going to work it out. He's going to stay with you. He's going to stand by you. That is why I said men should get married to the person that love him. You understand?
Thank you
that is
so
it.
much, sir. Thank you so much. This person said, I think physical appearance does not matter in love because exterior beauty is worthless. When you love someone, their inner beauty becomes the object of your love and affection. People fall for heart and not for looks. And in case they fall for hits, they fall for look, it is just temporary attraction. Love and infatuation are two different things. One should be cautious and don't misunderstand infatuation as love. In short, look may be good for one night stand, but art and personality are the reason for lifetime and a lifelong marriage relationship. It's true. Your heart and your personality, those are what stand in every marriage. You see, that marriage, and when you see marriage that lasts for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. It's not about the beauty, because this beauty will be fade out, saggy, all wrinkling and everything. Because we are going to get old, no matter how much we try. Even though you try to go for plastic surgery, it's still physical. It's not original. You can feel it. Even the person that is carrying it, doing it, knows that no, this is fake. This is fake. This is not original. That is how we are built. We cannot even compare it. That physical appearance and inner beauty is two different things. Because you see men that are rich and you look at their wives and say, she really anybody lower fare. No, of course. Those men don't look at the beauty of those ladies. They look at the personality, their attitude, their character, and the kind of person the lady is. That this person, anything that when you fall down, they're gonna pick you up. You want to say something?
Yeah, you like Omobas just said that the plan is with the ex. If maybe the lady, because you see this life, that thing, you have to be careful. That thing happens to me. Like you said, maybe the ex traveled. I have ex that traveled to, that we didn't break up, that he traveled. But when I look at Uloyibo, no, forget. But when my husband saw me, he's a graduate, but I just finished learning work. He has so many girls that you see in the school where he served. But when they come to me, I didn't even look at what I'm looking at. That's what I'm saying. Not all that glitters are gold. What I'm looking for is not I didn't look at maybe the beauty or the handsome, because he's handsome and educated. But I believe that quick. At least, although that time I'm still little, But I want somebody know that when I look at my auntie, look at some people that businessman, you know that. But when he see me and he say, when I see that, I didn't give him answer till 2 years. Maybe he'll be watching, or my auntie will be watching too, you know. Before my auntie say, pray and give him answers, okay. That is what I say. And the later when we are in that relationship, my ex come back from abroad, and my husband just have little job that is working. And when he comes, say, no, I'm not going to continue with you. I'm sorry. I didn't even look at what it brings. That's what I'm saying. Well, some girls, you see, but what of today?
Yes.
What of today? I didn't look at, maybe look that Oju Kokoro and maybe be dating that lady, that man at the corner, that boy at the corner, and be still dating my husband. No, I say no. When he come, he say, although people is not going to love you, as Ibo, I said, that is your own. I know I found mine. My love, and somebody that I know, even though he doesn't have now, I know he's going to have it. Because when you see something, you look at that person, go with it. Not every, maybe own as a woo. You look at the future. Don't look at the present. Many girls, they make mistake when they see guy that he just bring money now, you know, and everything just die down. That is not love. We still, although we still look at, he will just say, I don't know why I love you. That is the most important thing. And say, it's because he have shape, because he have bonbon. That's why that you are making mistake. That marriage is not going to last. If everything just come down, maybe that's onion that you are seeing. When he just gives birth to once and just sound, you say, I hear me. Is that because of what you are looking for? And that marriage is not going to continue. Just say, I don't know why I love you. As Mr. Falegon said, it's better you find somebody that loves you unconditionally.
Thank you so much, Pa. Let me read comments. Omobasha said, now this kind issue, they kill men fast. For a man to hear that another man is having sex with his wife, kill faster than poison. To me, I feel for the man, but the property is important. No property, no lady. If it divorce, no lady will love him again. He should allow the lady to do as she wants and make I to enter Igboro and do my life.
Not marriage.
Mr. Adesomi Adegeye said, if not careful, they can kill him and go with his property.
So it's better I divorce.
Yeah. Omobasha said, yes, so I can't date a lady without figure 8. That shape matters a lot. I can't because of inner beauty eat both, but rather gbagbe inner beauty and eat better meat. That shape na coco. But
let me tell you about chance. If you are proud of yourself, you know not how you marry your wife. We add beauty every day.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, it's like pomo. When you buy pomo that is, you know how pomo is, and you put it inside water, what is it going to do at the next day?
Yeah.
When you have the money, proud of yourself, don't just look and say, motojua yai.
Maybe I should post my photo.
Everybody you will see. Not that maybe the beauty is not there. The beauty body, you can't compare it now. If you have money and proud of yourself, or when you're not that you can take care of this woman. Let me tell you, that bonbon is going to come out.
Yeah.
The beauty is going to come out.
He said, if I'm given an opportunity to date between Nengi and Lepashani, I will go for Nengi and enjoy life because no one knows tomorrow. If I, because of inner beauty, marry a lady without the shape and I later die, what is my gain? Let us back with inner beauty and enjoy life. Well, he also said about Shibesma, people are unpredictable. We can say this person will be a good housewife, but later change to Queen Jezebel. Look at Tunde Thomas, the guy who died because his wife ran away with her boss with 2 children. Are we saying the guy didn't look at inner beauty or the unpredicted happen? It's true. We cannot predict.
That is what I'm saying. You can't predict. Like some people will say, let me go and look at the family. Let me tell you, people change. You may see the first one that maybe you are good. They say, she mo le ri eni to da bi ti e. And like maybe Aburo mi got my grandfather. So you can't use the family. We just pray that God should help us. Sometimes we change. You say, not this family or not this person that I know is behaving like this. It's not like this that I know them. People changes.
Well, to be sincere, let me read Mr. Olafisoye's comment. He said, Mama Shivers, I tend to disagree with you on this. All guys like physique. All men look at shape. Forget about guys saying they don't look at physique. It's all like it's true.
No, I didn't say
this girl is beautiful.
No.
When they say you are beautiful, then later they will get to know you.
I didn't say that you should not look at when my husband see me, even with I don't wear earring, but you know that the beauty is there. Even though you didn't wear earring, there is some people that they don't wear earring, but you see them, they are beautiful.
Of course.
Earring does not. If you are beauty, you are beauty. Even in the morning when you wake up, you know that you are beauty. It's not matter. You will see, not that you will not see something you like inside. But don't focus on that beauty alone. That is what I'm saying.
Yes,
the beauty can fade up.
Of course.
It can fade up.
Let me read Mr. Adesomi this guy's message. Comment. He said, Ma, the question you ask is complicated though. Because me as a person, the lady I dated before I left Nigeria, I met her at a store. And I was joking with her that she will pay for my stuff because men do pay for women. So she should break the record that she paid for a man at a supermarket. And she smiled. Even her smile alone, my brain radiator has crashed with the alternator that supplies.
Who is that?
Mr. Adesomi that supplies my heart love. And she was like, how I wish I have. I will pay for for your stuff. And she has that, is he your son? Because I was with my son. And I said yes. That is how single dad go around with their package. And we laugh and exchange number and move on. But it's unfortunate that men are too much on her. And she's too busy for me. So we broke up. So men have different reasons for loving a lady for the first time. Love quantity. I can't love for now. Okay.
You better be careful. You better be careful, my chance. This thing that we are saying is very important.
Very, very important.
It's very important. Not that Mr. Adesomi,
Yeah.
you have to be careful. You see this thing that we know. I didn't say that you should not see. There is a particular thing, even the will of God. Even those people that say that God that lead me to you. There is something that you see in you, my dear brother. Even there is something you see in you that you like.
Mr. Olafisoye said, even in the Bible, Jacob loved Rachel, but he was strict to marry Leah first. And he has to serve another 7 years to have what his heart wants. There is something Jacob saw in Rachel that Leah is lacking.
Yeah.
The Bible even tells us how it is good to marry a beautiful woman. Ombasha said if it should be holding dates, we can agree on inner beauty. But nowadays, even babes where they single no get better shape. Yeah, it's not easy. I said appearance is not a great basis for a lifelong relationship.
You see many girls many girls, there's some people that their beauty then your confess. There are plenty and you will see this. Forget about inner beauty. You go to find inner beauty, express go pass you.
And there is this adage amongst that they said beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. What you say, what you find not attractive to you may be attractive to another person. Fine. When another man package when they carry her, then you say, if you know that I've met her before. They said, wow, like a man saw kini. Like a man saw kini, the man saw money is good though. They say money is good when I forgot it. When a man, when they use money, coffee to obligation, and you see that no woman is ugly.
Yes.
You remember that song?
No woman is
ugly. Yeah, let's pick one of our
especially when this pancake, you see people they clean, have this makeup, they clean it up. You say, "Hear me? Is that how this person look like?" And some people will package it. Some people wear 3 bra. Maybe you like this thing. Those people that like, I like it. This bomb self, they for market. When they package that figure 8, do gado, they will not breathe. You will know that na bad market you carry.
Yeah, so before we go ahead with this thing, I want somebody to pick a number. Is it one person? Yeah, one person. Let me pick. Who was the first person that came on the show today? It's Omobashaz. Omobashaz, pick one number.
1 to 10.
1 to 10. We have number 1 to 10. You pick one.
Continue.
Yeah, so pick one number. Only Omobashaz for this one. We still have a lot of numbers, but Omobashaz, pick a number. So there it is. Let me read this article I found. This person said, not everyone has the same idea of what beauty is. A beautiful woman from a couple of hundreds ago would be called rather large nowadays, judging by painting of the time. Do you agree with everyone else what it is and it's not? Beauty. I do not. A man can love a woman he finds beautiful whom other men find uninteresting. Beauty is often a matter of taste. Beauty is about taste. What I have learned is that beauty is not really something innate. It is something that is projected. If a woman believes as she is beautiful, she will wear things that beautiful women wear. And because she wears things that beautiful women wear, people will see that she's beautiful. Well, that's another thing. He said there is way more to love and attraction. There is way more to love and attraction and beauty. Chemistry is very, very important, and it can bind you to anything else. He said when there is personality, sense of humor, and more, all of which make someone attractive, none of which are part of beauty. Everything counts, including beauty, but it's the whole that is important, not a part. Yeah, they said everything counts when we're talking about marriages. We're talking about beauty. Beauty is part of it, but it's not a whole. Being attractive is part of it, but it is not a whole. When in a marriage compromise so many things more than just being attractive. You know, you cannot just sit and say, I adore your whole body. Your whole body makes me go gaga and everything. You better stay like that too.
Lots of
because
flesh.
you better stay like that as a woman. Because the moment something happens to that body, that means you can't give birth. Because of course, when a woman became pregnant, so many things will change in your body. And you cannot remain like that forever. You cannot remain unlimited. It's not possible. This flesh, it will be changing. At the time we get old, it will be saggy, it becomes wrinkled and everything. That is God's glory.
What of those men? When you
Even
like my husband, I still have flesh. Now that maybe I need a 7-pack and my husband have big belly, now I will say because of no. Let's say the truth. And why you men always focus on the lady alone? What of men? We think say we know they look better thing. Why you guys are always focused on women? And the women that have more problem because they give birth, they carry belly, they breastfeed. You have to work hard even to be pumping money, even kakabowa be orisha. Yes.
let me somebody comment here. Olafisoye Ibukun John. He said a lot of men has gone to early grave because of beautiful.
It's
true.
Bagam.
You that's what I'm saying. You
Your
understand?
mind.
You know, all this what we are looking at. Gbogbo ẹ̀ ó kàn ojú ló affect wa. You understand? Ojú view òun ló deceive men. The thing, if you look at the let me look at this man Oyedepo. Go and look at his wife. Mi ò sọ pé kò beautiful, she's a beautiful woman.
Of course.
But she's normal. Ó wà okay. Ṣé wo position tí woman yẹn wà lẹ́ni? You understand? Tó bá jẹ́ pé Oyedepo ti ṣe mistake tó lọ fẹ́ ẹni tó yọ̀dí gidigidi.
Ó lè máa progress.
Tó yọ̀dí tó gbé iyàn tí gbogbo ẹ̀ tó wà níwájú. He may not get to where this man get to today.
Exactly.
You understand? Don't look at the beauty because you want to marry. Don't let me deceive you. Let me tell you, when I marry my wife, tí bá show photo ẹ̀gàn ẹ̀ sọ pé kí ló dé ni. Bí báyìí ló ṣe rí.
You see what I'm saying.
I know. Mo mọ reason tí mo fi fẹ́.
Yes.
You understand? Don't look at woman. Don't look at the beauty before you marry. Because wàá ṣìnà. Bá jẹ́ parọ́ fún ẹ. You will lost.
Of course.
You will lost. Marry the person that love you. Bó ti ẹ̀ ń datọ́ lẹ́nu. Tó bá ti love ẹ, ó fẹ́ nìyẹn.
Ó ti tọ́ ni.
Ó lójú kan ni. Tó bá ti love ẹ, ó fẹ́ nìyẹn. Á kí ẹ̀ fún ẹ títí dọjọ́ alẹ́ ẹ. But when you marry because of beauty.
Yeah, because we see some men marrying maybe a lady that is handicapped and they love each other, or maybe it's blind. They are not seeing that, but they are saying there is something they are seeing in him or her.
Peace of mind.
Yeah. So we should not look about the physical appearance before we jump into marriage.
Thank you so much, ma. Let me read this. They said you love someone because you love them. If it is because that you think their lips and nose makes their face beautiful, or simply the curve just above their buttocks is perfectly soft and shaped, or because you love their kindness, you are so amazed by them or whatever, that is nothing to be ashamed of. You know, looking at the beauty of a lady, the curves and the shape and everything, they said it's nothing to be ashamed of. They said personality is not only about looks. It said, I only tend to be attractive to friends. I like their personality and general, barely notice their look till then. This person said, he looks at people's personality before he said, okay, I want to be your friend. He doesn't look about the beauty. It's not about the beauty. He said, later when he gets to know them, now he said, oh, this girl, she's so beautiful. He said, he looks at their personality. That is what attracts him. That this person and any man down. It's not about, because naturally, even as a lady, tafeni or and everything, we look at people's personality. Why to bá ti joy why and we move close to that person. Even there are some men like that. But Mr. Olafison is saying something. He said, if a man finds a lady, find the shape of a lady so attractive, he said you better keep her so that you will not do what. Let her marry the lady so that kò ní involve nínú àgbèrè ṣíṣe. Say, then I look at them and see how beautiful they are. They are both above comments describe aspect of two women I am crazy about. I could have mentioned another girl's mind, or the goodness of another face, or her fitness, or any kindness hidden behind roughness. I don't know why I like them. There are many aspects I like. That's just men. Let me go back to that comment. No, yes. Mr. Lafson said, if a man like a lady because of her physique, let him marry her, so that such a man will not be involved in adultery.
It's lie. If that bomb you don't know that something come down. Let me tell you, there is a lady that even is like this. When he just give one bet, he just come down, bam. he don't know what, he just calm down. You can't, this our body, you can't predict. Sometimes when you are saying, I'm not even think that I will have flesh. You will not even think that you will do what? Have flesh. At the end, you are leper like this. And you say that, I'm skinny, you know. There is one man that said it, that when he married the wife, what he's looking for is flesh. But because of the love and everything, that this the person God asked me to marry. He just married the lady, and immediately the girl give birth one. If you see the woman, and the husband, it's like rubber. The wife is saying it that the husband said that I like flesh people. Let me not tell her. But you see, he can't predict.
They have a question for you, sir. Daddy said, Daddy Falegan, sir. If to say you then that you have money like Dangote or $10, will you have married Mommy Falegan?
If I have money like
$10 or Dangote,
like Mr. Shas, I want you to know something. Show me pé ibi orí bá dání sí.
Oh shit.
O là ń gbé ṣá. Let me tell you, ibi tí orí bá dáyàn sí, ibẹ̀ la máa gbé. And when you are, first of all, be prayerful. To bá ń gbàdúrà, if you are praying very well, God will lead you to your what can I call it? To your helper, to your real wife. You understand? Be prayerful. That is the first thing. And anything that you are doing, be prayerful that God should lead you to where you're supposed to go. You understand? I know when you have money, everything is going to be a little change. But God have already ordained that this is the time that I'm going to marry. This is the time that I'm going to see my wife. This is the time that and you yourself, you have to do more of it.
of course.
By God has already give you everything. To choose, you are the one that you choose. God is not going to choose for you. But be prayerful and open your eyes. See deeply. Not má jẹ́ kí ìfẹ́ kó rù ẹ́ lójú, kó bù ẹ́ lójú. Torí gbà bóyá ó ti ń fún ẹ ní ẹ̀mẹ́ta láti ṣe kó wá jẹ́ kí yẹn kó bù ẹ́ lójú. No, don't do that. Open your eyes very well and see what is not tí ó jẹ́ pé at least o máa rí kọjá nǹkan tó wà ńbẹ̀, so that you can be able to choose right. You understand? Tó bá likely pé mo lówó bí Dangote, tó bá jẹ́ pé ìyàwó mi lọ́lọ́ sọ pé máa fẹ́, mo dẹ̀ ní máa fẹ́. But look, I don't choose because of anything. Bóyá ó lọ́yàn ó nídìí ó ní kíní kan. I don't choose because of that. Mo ní ẹ̀bùn kan, I have one talent. If you come to me immediately between 3 to 5 hours, and I will know who you are. That's my talent. I will know who you are immediately, so that can I cope with this person? Can I make a business with this person? Or community stuff for me? Don't go there. Stop. You understand? And if you are into Badura, you will be more to see more that people cannot see.
True. Thank you so much, sir. Mr. Olafisoye said, you think God doesn't know what he was doing when he created men and did not open their eyes? He knows our eyes will put us in a lot of trouble, but the devil succeeded in changing God's plan for human. Let me see. Just look at it. When they want to capture a powerful person, they usually trick with beautiful women. It's true. Mr. Adesomi Adegeye said, Ma, that question also goes to ladies. So, because there is this lady that asked me out here. She was like, Sammy, I don't know why I like you. Whenever I see you, it's like you are already made. I was blushing like Thor. And she said, you are a father already and you love children. You care for ladies and you are hardworking. And your future is secure with what I'm seeing. And you asked what I asked what are you seeing? Are you using Google of life to check my destiny or what? Immediately I go into dry fasting and prayer, and I told God that every destiny hacker in form of any lady,
Remove it.
their spiritual computer system should shut down for life.
Yes. Some women they have know everything.
No, it's not like they are doing everything. Some women, some of them are intelligent.
Yes.
Yeah, they know before kí obìnrin kó tó lè sọ pé òun á fẹ́ nìkan tó bá jẹ́ obìnrin tó wise á kọ́ gauge ẹni yẹn náà ṣé ẹni wà hard working bá ọpọlọpọlọ ẹ ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ bá tó bá fi nǹkan méjì sí mẹ́ta ṣé ó lè perform ṣé kíní kan ló lè ṣe obìnrin tó bá wà intelligent ní láti rò fúnra ẹ̀. But if obìnrin tó bá jẹ́ pé kò jẹ́ kó tí ò wà talented tí ò dẹ̀ ṣe kíní òun ló máa dé sọ pé àjẹ́ kí n máa marry ẹni. You understand?
Yeah.
That is it.
And that is what most ladies say when they toast me. I be like hot cake. Oh. Every lady wants to shove me for here. I'm even scared to be in any relationship. And let's be remind we guys that a lot of men have lost their destiny, glory, lives, and their real love because of beauty. May God help us from women like Jezebel. Let's be careful. Na lady wey I no fit love, I want the shop now. I come in peace.
You see, you know some ladies, that is what I'm saying. Some lady they don't even like how they say it now. Forget about my future. Future, any money what I get now.
Na food.
Forget about my future. My future go tell you say likewise man, likewise woman when they see that boy first, they don't know even they say na yahoo. As they see the first time, boy carry the words. Fine, we batai. Akoko wo batai. You don't look at the future. Let me tell you. You will see some bad men that just put on short knicker. True. My dear.
Then carry
empty drum.
Make
not
noise.
Make noise. But the drum will get water. You know they make noise.
And when I said women they should be careful how to choose. That maybe they look at if anybody come to you wear Gucci, wear something. That one is not you look at maybe the future is bright. No. If that person wear Gucci, go and sit down. Look at him. What is he doing? Kí ló ń ṣe? Ṣé ẹni tí ó lè fit mi tó bá yá jẹ́ kí n ṣe fàrọ̀ ọ̀rajà lélẹ̀? All that kind of something. If you choose wrong, maybe apá ìwò ojú ìwọ tó fà ìtẹ́lẹ̀ gbogbo ìdí tó sọ pé ó ti ń ṣe kíní ẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀ ló máa papọ̀.
Nígbà tí Margaret bá wá mọ́.
Mr. Leonard Abdullah said, today's question is tough. Oh. We all know that character is one of the major components in marriage, but physical body can't be neglected also. He also said, to be candid, most relationships begin on the attraction of personality and physical beauty, and are later turned down by the lack of character. Thank you so much for that. He said most relationship begins with character. Of course, people will get attracted into where outside display your good side by that time, and they see you say, I like this person. Then they look at you and say, oh, and she's beautiful too. Then they ask you for their number and everything. But at the end, your character will talk. Maybe they stay with you for 1 year. Then you say, is it not the lady? Look at what she did. You've changed. You are like a global this thing. Today you are a good person, tomorrow you are bad. But that character will tell at the end of the day. And that is why in any relationship, you have to open your eyes. Don't ignore and say, oh, she's manageable. She's manageable. All about peace of mind. Marriage talk, you'll be running from one pastor to another. Please pray. My wife wants to kill me because you neglected it. You are only looking at the physical. You say, I can still manage. She's good in bed. She's good in bed will not give you peace of mind in relationship. You have to be very, very careful. Character, very, very important. Attitude, very, very important. The physical body is there too. Because there are some men that will say, I will not come and marry a lady that I will not be able to take out. It's not possible. That is true. That ó fẹ́ lọ sí àwùjọ àwọn kìíní tó wáyé pé ìyàwó ẹ̀ kò ṣe. You know, it for men. Hold on, ma. There are some men. They get married to you. They love you. That love and everything is there. Hold on, sir. Maybe something in that marriage, something happened.
Let me come in, please. Let me come in because of that statement. Kò sí obìnrin tí ò ṣe é gbé jáde.
Even the girl use mannequin.
Kò sí obìnrin.
How you decorate mannequin?
Kò sí obìnrin. Kò sí obìnrin tí Ọlọ́run dá dáadáa. Ọlọ́run dá gbogbo obìnrin beautiful.
True.
You understand? Beautiful. Gbogbo
Good
obìnrin.
food, good cream.
Ó wá depend
good
lé choice. Ó depend lé choice ọkùnrin. You understand? Ẹni tó sọ pé kò beautiful lọ́dọ̀ tiẹ̀. Gold ni lọ́dọ̀ ẹlòmíì.
Another man's spoil.
You understand? Gold ni lọ́dọ̀ ẹlòmíì. You understand? Ọlọ́run dá yín, ó dá gbogbo yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wà yín. One by one. Beautiful. You understand? Ó wá depend lé choice oníkálukú. That is it. That's my comment.
Mr. Lobson said a woman with beauty is good for one night, but a woman with good character is good for lifetime. He said men are wise these days. They only eat from the honey pot of beautiful and mannerless ladies and marry the responsible one. It's true. They will marry the responsible one. They say no. This person, the attitude and everything is good. She's okay, and all those mannerless ladies, they want to fuck them up. Yeah, we said
okay, now we are not going to do that way. Number 9.
Yeah.
Okay, the remaining people on the platform, choose one number because it's only 500 that is there. One number. Choose one number. Anybody that have the lucky giveaway.
He picked 9.
You pick 9.
Yeah, everybody on the platform choose one number.
There is nothing
1 to 10. That's 0.
Zero.
You did not want anything.
Okay, pick number. We have 1 to 10. Omobasha has already picked 9, so but there's nothing there. It's Mrs. Olafisoye Christiana said, beauty has no meaning in marriage. You have to marry a lady with good manners. You have to marry a lady with good manners. There's nothing there. Mr. Olafisoye.
Number 8.
Yeah, number 8. There's nothing there. Keep going, people. Keep going. Please be telling me, man. Let me.
Okay. Number 3, Adesomi.
Mr. Adesomi. 500 naira for you. Wow. Congratulations, Mr.
I will not give you. Because you make me take it easy with your fine boy.
Number 6, Ibukun.
Mr. Ibukun. Is 0. There's nothing there.
Ma wo one chance.
Sir, please, can you give us the pen?
Ma wo one chance you pẹ̀lú handsome now. Okay.
Hello, win number 3.
Hello,
Mr. Adesomi. Number 1, number chance.
Number chance. Number 1. 500 naira for you.
Congratulations. Number 7, Mr. Olafisoye.
Number 7, Mr. Olafisoye. Okay, there is.
Choose your number. Choose your number.
To you, there is one more, but we still have 4 cards.
Choose your number. Choose your number 1 to 10. They have already choose number 7, number 3,
number 1,
number 1, number 8, remain number 4, number
2,
number 2, number 5.
Number 10.
Number 10.
Who's that?
Can you choose twice?
0. No, you can't choose twice. We still have Mrs. Christiana is there. She needs to choose 2.
Mr. Leonard, has he chosen?
Mr. Leonard, you've not chosen.
You see, anybody next week Thursday, if I will be available, anybody that starts with us, everybody that starts with us,
The first person that starts.
start
That's join, right?
that join, all the people that join and wait and stay till
the end.
Till
till
the
the
end.
end is going to have gift for my wedding anniversary.
Yeah, we didn't do that.
Because we didn't do that. Anybody that will join and stay till we finish, even though it's 10 people, they're going to have
Something.
Leonard,
something.
number 8. Mr.
Number
Leonard.
8. No, number 8 is already picked. Now we have 2 numbers. We have 4, 5. We have 3 numbers. 4, 5, 2. 4, 5, 2. This person has a question. He said, is it possible that a man can love a wife when she does not have a beautiful body? Let me read what she said. He said, absolutely. There is way more to love and attraction and beauty. Chemistry is very important, and it can blind you to anything else. Yeah. He said, indeed, beauty can count against a woman. When I was young, a very beautiful woman was attracted to me, but I felt she was entirely out of my league and actively avoided her advances. Nothing happened. Had she been nothing special to look at, things might have been different. Thank God I grew older. Not everyone has the same idea of what beauty is. A beautiful woman from a couple of hundreds ago we call large. He said, I have learned that beauty is not really something innate. Who is that?
Mr. Anderson.
Okay.
No, you no go enter one chance, my brother. No, because you know say I dey see you for as you dey pose,
Yeah.
as you dey pose, make fine girl no dey eye you. You get responsibility, because if they just say you no go enter one chance, now over. God dey our side.
He has made hot cake and ready made for late. He has made me hot cake and ready made. Please read my previous. Yeah, we know. You are not going to enter one chance.
So where?
Mr. Leonard, number 4.
Number 4, Mr. Leonard. 500 naira. Congratulations to you, Mr. Leonard. Yeah. And Mr. Olafisoye people said, data in Nigeria no be being so, but may God help us. I know it's not easy, and that is why we are trying all our best, you know, to make sure that may God provide more for us, so that every program that we have can, at least even if it is 2,000, so that people can win, like 4 cards that they win here, we can do it. Because it's not easy.
My life did not contribute.
Yeah, so because we have 3 cards, 4 cards of 500 naira here, and Mrs. Olafisoye Christiana, she's here. The remaining has 0, but I will put your name for one so that you can win 500. You've been here with us.
Yeah.
That is what I said. Next week, by the grace of God, I will be here. But no matter how this dollar
They grab you.
they grab me, I will be here. I will be here Thursday, Abi. So anybody that start and from the beginning till we finish, we have gifts for you for my anniversary.
Omobasha said, I remember when that the Honorable said his story about how Mommy Honorable stood by him during the struggle. And since that day, I've been trying to look and see if Mommy Honorable has a kid sister. She has.
That is what I'm telling you. No. That is what I'm telling you. Don't look at. Your sister may not stood by the. You may not. You may like Allah show go abi soon. How did they say?
Allah show God.
Like what I endure. My sister may not endure it.
Yeah.
People may not do it for where. Kimo waka. So that is it. God will provide for your heart desire.
Amen. Yeah. So thank you so much, everybody. We really appreciate you. you see this topic, these are topics that are interesting.
Yes.
If you see stories, you know, I went to these stories that we, sometimes some of which we go to the Facebook page of one company. They always post a lot of story, and I find their story very, very interesting. You know, it's people write them and say and tell them about their story, and they post it on the Facebook. So this is where I create some of the story that no, these are stories. Please, when you find story, you know, on Thursday we deal with story that can change life. We deal with social, with relationship, anything about social life, we deal with it on Thursday. So please, if you find anything that is going to be useful on this platform, please make sure you send it to us. Sometimes it may even be a story about you. Just put it anonymously, just put the name of something. You don't have to reveal yourself, you know, so that people can learn. Because these are stories of people that we are using to learn here. This is not, please don't put your name. I don't want to know if it is your story. Just, I saw this story so where, let's say, let me send it to you. That's okay. Because we are here to learn. We are opening each other knowledge. We are adding more knowledge to each other. And that is why this platform is being created. Thank you so much. Don't forget, the Christmas competition in Nigeria is going on. Please make sure you watch AYOGEN links every time. Our page, go there so that you can know what is happening. I've not received a lot of details about it. I think I'm going to call myself to ask them what is this competition about for the Christmas competition. And also last week on Monday I announced it that we want to feed 20 people for this Christmas. I'm still looking for my account number. I haven't mailed, but I will go immediately today so that I can post it, so that whatever God lays in your hands, just put it there. And also, please, when you are putting, you want to send money into that account, make sure you put it in brackets. Like, tell them AYOGEN links Christmas giveaway. This thing charity that we are doing, so that I can know, and your name has to be there too. So thank you everybody, really appreciate you. Thank you for being there all the time. It's not easy. It's only God that can replenish your pocket. Really appreciate you. And also bring more friends. We need friends, we need families. You know that most especially I want to so that they can input more knowledge in us. They can instill more knowledge in us. How
many years?
How many years? So
looking for wisdom to build our marriage too.
Yeah, so please, and this time is very, very important. If we have thousands, let's say we have 4 of this program on social media where people can join and they learn, and everything like that. You know, that we know, then so please make sure you do that. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much, Mr. Adesomi Adegeye. Thank you, Mr. Olafisoye Ibukun. Thank you, Mr. Leonard Damilola. Thank you, Mrs. Olafisoye Christiana. Thank you, Omobashas. Really appreciate you. Thank you, our ghost viewer. Even though you are not joining us, at least you are looking at it. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much. See you again on Monday. Please make sure you share this program so that other people can learn. Thank you. Have a great day. We love you.
Bye.